Hey there everybody, Red Parasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. In the last episode, we came here to Beast's castle, discovered that the Beast is sort of in a bad mood, putting it mildly. He's locked up all of his servants in the basement. He and Belle aren't really talking, so we've got some problems to sort out. But before we get to the dungeon to rescue the servants, I'll just, cover the new Heartless, so the hook bat and the large body, which I talked about previously, so let's head into the dungeon now.
This must be it.
Okay, so this is a mini-boss. Say hello to Thresholder. Yes, that is the name. Very punny. This a pretty dangerous fight, all things considered. So it's going to spawn in some gargoyle enemies here. I'd recommend taking those out first because they do a decent amount of damage, and it's very easy to get overwhelmed between them and the door. So some hook bats are going to spawn in as well. They do have a reaction command where you can kind of thank you, Donald. So now that we've gotten them out of the way, we can take care of the door. So one of the attacks that they have is to slam ground like that. So there's the bat cry. Oh, that actually did a really nice number on the door there. Once you actually get its health down, you can do a reaction command to release this ghost. And that's how you actually do damage to the boss. So these projectiles are kind of hard to dodge, I think. Oh, hey, thanks for the boost. I guess I'll grab this right now. You can kind of run past them, but I don't think you can really guard them, so you really just, have to deal with them, really. So you just have to be careful with this. They can really do a number on your health bar. Like, for example, in order to get the reaction command to appear there, you have to do a finisher. So you could see, the health bar was basically at 0. Caught you going back to the door. But yeah, you have to actually do a finisher in order to get that reaction command to show up. You think the dungeon's past this door? Come on, we gotta set those servants free. He's right, let's go. Alright, well, before we do that, let's see. We got ourselves a new ability. Upper Slash. So, this game does feature attacks that are not on the X button. So there's some alternate attacks that you can do through abilities on square. So like this Upper Slash, basically, you kind of pound to the ground, knock enemies up, and you can do an aerial combo on them. I might equip that later if I have the AP for it. I don't think I have enough now. Yeah, I don't have enough AP boosts, so I'd have to de-equip something else in order to be able to equip that. So I won't show that off just yet. We have some new Heartless, the Gargoyle Knight, and Gargoyle Warrior that appeared in the Thresholder fight. Here's the Thresholder itself. as well as the possessor, the spirit that was taking over the door. I also picked up a couple puzzle pieces. They're both for this puzzle, so let's see. I'm gonna have to do some shifting. Things were in the wrong places, of course, but they were in the places where I needed to move the other pieces, which is not helpful. I believe it puts the pieces into a random spot based on, the available spots that are still left.
There's nobody here.
You mean there's nobody to rescue?
Did someone say rescue?
Shh. Keep quiet. It might be them.
Oh, they look like nice boys to me.
We are nice. We're your friends.
Yeah, Belle sent us to find you.
Wow.
I'm Sora. Donald. Goofy.
Don't. I am self-winding, sir. I am not too
I'm glad you're okay.
It is we who are overjoyed to see you.
Did somebody put a spell on you guys too?
No. Yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the Enchantress.
It seems so long ago.
It was a cold winter's night. An old beggar woman came to the castle and asked for shelter.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince... Stop that! Put me down this instant!
Donald.
Thank you.
And then the game suddenly transitions from a fully voiced cutscene to text boxes. All because of her meager appearance. That's awful. Oui, he was a spoiled prince, so selfish and how shall I say, cruel. Lumiere. The old woman warned our master not to be deceived by appearances. Still, he would not take her in. Then the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. She turned the prince into a beast, a shape she thought fitting for his cold heart. And to further punish him, everyone in the castle was enchanted too. Wow, that's quite a story. Is there anything we can do to help? Let's get the enchantress. Oh no, dear. We already know what needs to be done, but with the master out of sorts, he sure is acting weird. It's almost as if he's forgotten how to trust others. You don't suppose he's been turned into a Heartless, do you? Heartless? If they're a part of this, then it's a good thing we're here. Let's go and find the beast. Splendid. Follow me, messieurs. I know a shortcut. Alright, but before we do that, I see chests, therefore I must open. One of them is the map for the basement. The other one's an AP boost. They're actually full on both of those. So we'll just move on and see where this secret passage is. So head upstairs. And talk to Cogsworth. Allow our guest to pass. After you. Alright, don't mind if I do. It's a pretty big secret passageway. Alright, how do we get out of here? I'm afraid we won't be marching out that easily. You see, the door leading to the other side is concealed by a sort of contraption. What kind of contraption? Observe. The lantern came down. Indeed it did. If we could but light all the lanterns in this passage, the secret door would open. But as you can see, the lanterns are already burnt. Sorry, the lanterns. The lanterns? Alright. They're already burning with an enchanted flame. I must put out this enchanted flame before I'm able to light the lanterns properly. Can't you just throw some water on them? I'm afraid that's not enough. But if you use the power of light... How would I try using the Keyblade? Bravo! So we have a bit of a... I don't know if you want to call it a mini game of sorts. Have to light all these lanterns. Again, it's not quite so simple, mon ami. Certainly you can't expect Cogsworth to hang from that handle forever. What? Lumiere, you... If he gets tired and falls off, all the unlit lanterns will rise to the ceiling again. Before you can continue, you must talk to Cogsworth. Once he gets his strength back, he'll grasp the lever again for you. So we have a bit of a balancing act. We have to restore all the lanterns. But we need Cogsworth to hold on to the lever. We also need both Lumiere and Miss Potts to light the lanterns. Of course, his grip is not infinite, so we will need to go back and help him recover here. So you can do the first two pretty easily without, you know, getting his grip strength back. But the last one is too far away, so we're gonna have to run back. And Miss Potts has to be here to restore his strength. We gotta wait for her to come this way. So now we're gonna head towards the last lantern. Now I think if you rush ahead too quickly, Mrs. Potts gets kind of confused and will not follow you as efficiently, and you just won't be able to make it in time. So gotta make sure that you kind of like stay within her line of sight so that she can actually get up to you in time. So that went pretty smoothly, all things considered. Getting that last lantern can be a bit tricky. You might find it helpful to actually destroy the boxes before trying to get some of the lanterns so that they're out of the way, because they will impede Mrs. Potts' progress. But I don't see any secret door. No need to worry. Just push that block over there, the one that's sticking out. Got it. Alright, so before we go through that though, there were a couple of treasure chests that we passed up in our quest to open the door, so we're gonna run back and grab those. And also there's a puzzle piece here too. It's a high potion, definitely appreciate that. The mithril shard. So grab the puzzle piece. I'll take care of that in our journal. And we're one piece away from being done with our first puzzle. So with those out of the way, we shall move on. Let's see. I want to double check. I think there's one other treasure chest in the corner over here. Make sure that I got it. I'm pretty sure there is. Let's see. Chest. There's the two up there. Huh. I just missed something. Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so I think we're good. You know what I could always do? I could go to the journal and double check it. Let's see. No, you know what? I'm gonna take a closer look around, and I'll be back. Hopefully I'll find something. Oh, there it is. I knew there were three chests in here. So this is also where the chest in the West Hall is that we couldn't access before. So now we should actually be at an even 18 for that. Yeah, it's just a synthesis item. Alright. Moving on to the West Wing. Just, you know, not a political drama. Alright, we'll get this chest. Also, notice they had, probably should have used Valor form at some point. At this point, though, I'm thinking I might save it for boss fight coming up. We would have gotten a lot of hits from these enemies here, so almost regretting not going for it there. Oh well. I'll grab that. Grab this puzzle piece. And we'll just get that in its proper place. That's the wrong puzzle. That is, let's see, that's the right way. And that's the right place. Now, probably got another synthesis item. Yep. Alright. This must be the beast room. I mean, it certainly looks like we're in the right place.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have. This castle, your precious Rose, and then your life. Trust no one. Feed your anger. Only anger will keep you strong.
I've had enough of strength. There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever love a beast? See? She has accomplices.
Hey, Prince.
No, dear master.
Well, this isn't good. We have to help Beast come to his senses. So, I'm gonna bust out Valor form. There's also a reaction command that we can do. Alright, here. That'll help stun Beast and give you some easier openings. Alright, got a mash triangle to charge up some energy here. And that's the fight.
Cogsworth, what happened?
Well, master, you see, that is, how shall I say, actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I did what?
you did.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black.
Xaldin. That's his name. He came from the darkness. He used my anger to control me. He took all my sorrow, my sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage. There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
Well, I'll be. That must be why you threw all of your friends down there into the dungeon. You wanted to make sure that you didn't hurt them, right?
Was that it? Was it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be. After all, Belle can see the goodness in your heart, but I'm afraid you've yet to...
Belle. Oh, I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say anything about that.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Why don't you just go talk to her?
But...
No excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
Alright, so Beast has switched into our party. Has a whole bunch of new abilities, including one that I'd very much like to have myself, being Second Chance. And yeah, nothing new to see there really. This puzzle piece just kind of sitting in the corner. Also a chest over here. And that should actually be the last treasure for this world. And there aren't any more treasure chests that we can't access. That is all of them. So you can see the orange Mickey symbol next to treasures. That means we're done with those. So if you've been following along with the puzzle pieces, you should have 6 of them at this point in time. Alright, but I think this is going to be a good place to end this episode, so thank you very much for watching. I've been Redx Parasite, signing out.